place where you can cut your own Christmas tree. So we're walking around seeing if we see one that speaks to us. We're realizing how crazy Christmas tree prices are, which I remember my parents talking about the past few years. It's TBD. We gotta really love it, you know? Welcome back to another festive vlog. If you have not seen my last couple of videos, my New York City vlog, my decorating for Christmas video, my gift guide is up if you're still doing some shopping. You may have noticed a difference here from the last video here at home is that this tree now has no ornaments because, as you just saw, Giselle and I actually went and bought our first ever real Christmas tree yesterday. Just since there is so much space in this house, I already had this tree and we just thought it would be a fun tradition to start getting a real tree as well. Those aren't being sold around here until after Thanksgiving, so we had to wait until we were back from New York. They had that one delivered to our dining room, I'll show it to you, but that one just looks so much more lively, of course, so we kind of want that to be in here. So we're gonna do a little tree swap. This is now gonna go in our dining area. All the ornaments were glass, and so I was really worried about breaking those, trying to move this around. So they're now off the tree, so let's make the swap. Here is our tree. It was kind of hard to judge the height, and so we didn't want it to hit the ceiling, of course. I mean, that one little branch is really carrying the height of this tree. So it's not as big as like the trees my family would get growing up, but and she's a little uneven. We need to, you know, turn it the way that looks best. We thought this was just the perfect tree for our space, and we swung by Trader Joe's and picked up some garlands that we're gonna hang. Eventually, as I said in the decorating video, we're gonna hang them across like these wide door frames in the house, but we're gonna save that for a few days. Right now, we just got a little bit that's going to go. This room is messy. I haven't cleaned up in here yet, but that are going to just frame the ceiling here to spice up the bar. Make it like a little Christmas bar.
Want some fun sockies?
Fun sockies. You wearing them too? We got these in New York, or Giselle got them for me. All right, well, as I change my socks, just doing a little bit more decorating here today. I want to walk you guys through some holiday traditions we are implementing, as well as tomorrow we are going out of town again. We've literally been here for 2 days, or this is the second day, and we're going to a little cabin trip with a couple of our friends for tomorrow, so Monday through Wednesday. So just a couple of days again, and then we go to town on Friday, so 2 days after that for Giselle and I for a little Christmas trip. And so just lots of fun coming up. How poorly do we think this is gonna go?
I think it's gonna go good. Just get rid of the tree skirt first.
Need to get another cute tree skirt. What's going on over there?
On the ledge or something.
Wow, imagine the ornaments that would have fallen off. All right, we have done the tree swap. I have put on 7 boxes of these lights. We just picked these up in person at Ace Hardware yesterday. We were buying the little tree stand to put the water in. So they're just mini warm white lights and they twinkle, which is not showing up. You know how sometimes lights look weird on cameras? Like this whole section is not out right now, but it looks like that is on camera. So I don't know what's up with that. Many of us may have seen that viral Home Depot tree that was so expensive that has the beautiful twinkling lights throughout it. So I thought instead I would just buy twinkling lights. I don't know why it looks like there's a moving section. Whoa, this is weird. So now we're gonna figure out the ornaments. I just kept this same tree skirt in here. We're gonna get another one for the fake tree. And here is how she's looking. We've yet to go through the garage and like pull out all of the Christmas decor from years past. So, well, we did some of it, like these ornaments, but we need to find the sentimental ornaments. Okay, so we've made the Christmas bar a little bit Christmassy as well. There are some lights in this garland that light up. It's gotten a bit messy at the moment, but I showed this whole process over on TikTok and Instagram. Here, sometime in the next couple of days, I have an idea for this advent calendar, if you can see it over there. That's just like a unique take on an advent calendar, so stay tuned in this vlog for that. But I wanted to do a quick little PR moment because I've been gathering several PR packages that I have not opened yet. So first I got a shipment from Recess, which I've not had in so long. If any of you might remember back in January of this year when Giselle and I were doing dry January, and we were getting into like all of these non-alcoholic alternatives. I know I never did that video like explaining all that. I might do that this January, but during that time period I really liked some of these Recess drinks, especially when I was having a lot of anxiety. I know I've tried this strawberry rose one, but I'm excited to try the rest. So we got a nice variety pack there. Another drink. Would it even be a video at this point if I didn't mention Poppy? I have not gotten $1 from this company, okay? But they just sent over their cranberry fizz holiday flavor, which I tried when we were in New York. I really liked it. To me, it tastes similar to their cherry limeade one. If you've had that one's actually my favorite. And then I'm not familiar with this makeup company, but they just did a little lip gloss pairing. And then for something I'm always so excited for, how I'm on the YSL beauty mailing list. I mean, it's beyond me. So in here, I just got a 4-pack of their eyeshadows. So these are just their mini clutch couture eyeshadows. I think this can be really convenient for travel. I feel like I'm always carrying like 2 eyeshadow palettes with me. Oh, like this one. This would be perfect. These are like my shades I wear every day. And then also from YSL, this is their beauty advent calendar. I've never had an advent calendar for myself. Fun fact, that had like daily gifts. So thank you to them for my first advent calendar. And then every day has different beauty goodies in it. So I'm gonna jump ahead. We're gonna do day 1. Okay, so day 1 we got a lipstick. This also feels like travel size. So this is like in between like a pink and red, and it's a little bit dark. Also, I am going to save the rest for actual December, and maybe I'll do a little mini haul sometime of what all came in this. So thank you so much to all of these brands. I feel like ever since moving, I just have been very selective with who I've given my address to, just because PR can also just be very wasteful. I only get from my top brands now, so I'm quite excited for these. It is now the next day, and live from the car, Giselle and I just pulled up to an Airbnb we're staying at for the next 2 days in Lake Arrowhead, California. So it's about a 2-hour drive from LA. It's kind of near Big Bear. And so we're just staying here with 2 of our friends who spontaneously called us a couple weeks ago and asked us if we would want to. So we are just waiting on the cleaning lady to wrap up. We're just gonna have a fun next couple of days. It's gonna be very cozy and chill. We have no plans. I'm probably not gonna vlog tons and tons, but I just want to bring you guys along with me. Morning from the cabin fit check for the day. It's Princess Polly leather jacket that I picked out knowing Giselle was gonna want it. This is the first time I've been able to wear it, so I'm excited. And then I'm recycling an outfit that I've been wearing all the time lately. It's just this, I was wearing this in my gift guide, and a lot of you guys asked where it was from, this big cozy sweater. And unfortunately, I don't have the link. I checked, they don't make it anymore. It was just from Aerie. It's like a waffle knit sweater, so they have something similar than my little khaki jeans. And we are heading to the town in Lake Arrowhead to get some coffee. Here's the cabin tour. This is the main room. Right when we got in yesterday, we had to kill a huge spider right here. Cabin necessities, lots of games. Oh, lots of Alana. This is what it looks like. The kitchen is this way. We've just been doing some work in here and cooking this morning. And that's kind of it. Then there's the bedrooms that aren't very much to see. Your drop stack? It's in my pocket. Walking around doing shopping, we found the cutest candy and soda store. Now we found a hot sauce store, and you can sample all of them straight to the hottest. Just found the cutest coffee Airstream. Hello you guys, it's yet another day. I'm filming in Giselle's office today because she's at work at her corporate office. I'm all cozy in a new sweatsuit that I got just from Princess Polly. Oh guys, I feel like this vlog has spanned so many days. I don't know if it feels chaotic or not, but in my mind, I feel chaotic. I know I said earlier in this video that Giselle and I were planning to go out of town again. Like we literally just got back from Lake Arrowhead last night, but we ended up actually canceling that trip because today is Thursday. We were going to be leaving tomorrow morning, and it's just been so back to back. We were going to be going to Solvang, which I'll put some photos on screen if you're not familiar with this. It's like, I want to say a Danish inspired town that's like an hour or two outside of LA as well, and they have a big annual, I want to say it's like called Yule Fest or something, but where they light their Christmas tree, and it's just like a big Christmassy weekend. And so I had planned that to surprise Giselle like a couple of months ago. This has been like on our calendar. That was planned before our New York trip. That was planned before this trip with friends. Unfortunately, the timing is just not right. Like we are so tired. Last night I went to bed at like 8 p.m. I slept until well, 8 a.m., but that's 12 hours. And all day since then, I've just felt like I could just fall asleep. So I'm living in a haze today, but I did want to vlog more today because I kind of imagine this video being about like holiday traditions Giselle and I are trying to implement. So what I'm doing this morning while Giselle's at the office is working on this advent calendar situation. So I'm gonna explain what my vision is for this because I know how most people do advent calendars is like daily little gifts or treats or whatever. I think I wasn't a family that did advent calendars, but I was a family that like my core memory growing up, my mom was such like a Pinterest mom ahead of her time. Like I think that's where I get my like creativity and like party skills and just everything like that because my mom threw us like the most creative birthday parties as kids. And these were not big budget parties. It's not like the stuff you see today. It was just like DIY everything, so creative. But my core memory that she did for us for Christmas every year was she would create this like Christmas chain is what we called it that would go across our fireplace mantle. If I can find photos of this, I don't know if this like exists other places. I don't know where she got this from, but basically she would take red and green construction paper, cut it into strips, make like little chain links that would connect for 25 days of Christmas, and on the inside of each one of them, she would write something holiday inspired that we were going to be doing that day. So like some of them were going to look at Christmas lights, or opening a present early, or making cookies, or just like, I remember some days we would like go and donate things to like nursing homes, and just like you know, it was trying to make us well-balanced children, you know? So I wanted to take that theme and turn it into an advent calendar. Like instead of doing a chain here in my house, I thought that in each one of these little advent boxes, I would just write out on paper, like printer paper, cut little strips like my mom did, write that day's activity, roll it up, put it in here, and then Giselle will every day open these and it'll be like our little festive thing we're doing that day. I really need to do some brainstorming for these as well. I have a couple of ideas. I just need to like figure out what days things work best for. But like some things are gonna be really small, like making hot chocolate, or again, like driving around and looking at Christmas lights. I know what I wanna do for December 1st, I think, because time is of the essence, is going to the Salvation Army. I think that's where their angel trees are. I know Claire Pierce has made videos about these over on TikTok where like you pick an angel off the tree that is a child in their wish list for a family in need, and you just go around and shop for all their things. I think that that is like such a fun way to give if like you don't just want to give to something financially, which I mean I do as well. I don't talk about all, you know, the charitable things me or Giselle do just because I feel like that, like, not saying we're like saints over here, but you know what I mean? I just feel like it just like takes away from the deed a little bit. So that's why sometimes like one thing that really does irritate me of any negative comment is just when people like, especially when we bought the house or something, and they're like, you could do so much more with your money, you're so selfish. But it's like you literally have no idea what anyone is doing behind the scenes. However, I just thought it would be fun to bring you guys along probably over on TikTok whenever we do go shopping for the little angel tree kids. So that's gonna be number one, all of that to say, but I don't know what else is gonna be on here. So here are my little strips, and I'm just gonna get to brainstorming and probably Googling some Christmas activities. I just thought this would be a fun Christmas tradition, and then in the far, 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 far future, whenever we were to have children, we can continue this with them or do the little Christmas chain. So I just think it's so fun, like creating our own little holiday traditions together.